Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah. Broadcasting live from the Josie Network studios in downtown Medina, Tennessee. It's that time of week again. It's time for the Josie Show. Bringing you the most exciting music news and guests from around the world. Right here on the Josie Show. Please make welcome the beautiful, the talented, the lovely, America's radio sweetheart, Mrs. Josie Show.
Welcome to the Josie Show. I'm Josie Boone. My guest today is Bobby Mackey. We're going to chat about his music, and I'll have a couple songs to share with you as well. So stay tuned in. You will not want to miss a moment of this packed show. All right, we are here with Bobby Mackey. Welcome to the Josie Show.
Oh, great to be with you.
Well, we just adore you. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, and we have a lot of things that we're going to talk to you about today. But first, I wanted to have a quick chat about the Josie Music Awards this year because you were presented with the Lifetime Career Achievement Award. What was that moment like for you? It was well-deserved.
A moment I will never forget. I didn't know what to expect. Then you started playing a video, and I saw that. I thought, where did you get that? And it was good, and I saw pictures of me when I was a kid on that video. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it was a great time, a great day. Let me thank you guys very much for that.
Anytime. Like I said, it was well-deserved, and thank you, RJC, for giving us that wonderful video, the artistic man behind that video. But it was such a wonderful moment, and
pulled it all off behind my back.
Yes, all behind your back, and it was a moment that a lot of people were mentioning as well after the fact on social media. I saw a lot of people saying, "I grew up with Bobby Mackey. I've seen him on TV. This is so cool that he was, there." And so I want to talk a little bit before we get into your music. Of course, everyone knows America's favorite honky-tonk, Bobby Mackey's, which you actually got in 1978 that you purchased it. Can you tell us a little bit about how Bobby Mackey's all came to be?
Well, at that point in my life, I was either going to move to Nashville or get my own nightclub. The nightclub kind of fell together, and I opted to get the nightclub, and I'm really glad that I did, because 42 years later, it's still going strong, and I wouldn't change a thing.
No. The last time I was there, it was so much fun. I mean, you have a mechanical bull, you have it all going on, and the dance floor is usually popping.
Yeah, we have fun there. It's an old gambling casino from back in the 30s and 40s, 1930s, 1940s. An old gambling casino called the Latin Quarter, and it works perfect for that nightclub. We've still got some good years left there.
Yes, all the history behind that place. If anybody's in Wilder, Kentucky, you need to go and check this place out because it is so much fun. It really is, and the history behind it is even cooler. It really is.
Yeah, it works well, and of course, then when I first got the place, I had no clue that it was going to. I was going to find out it was supposedly haunted, and then there was a book written about it, and been on many paranormal shows and across the world. I didn't want to be known for that, but it kind of goes hand in hand. People hear about the America's Honkytonk and talk about hauntings, and they're still mentioning my name when they do. So.
Yes. They do. And that, hey, any press, I mean, it helps. It really does. And I remember seeing, I think it was Ghost Adventures. I remember seeing it. And you even mentioned that you've never really seen anything. I mean, you just don't believe it.
No, I can't buy into that. And they come from all over to come there and investigate. Paranormal groups will come and spend the night in there and take tours. And we have tours and we have the overnighters. And I've found that more people believe it than don't.
Here is Bobby Mackey and Lisa Lane singing Honey, I Do Too, a wonderful duet.
If you got a notion, go to the ocean where the water is blue. If you want to lay a blanket down on the ground and stare at that big old moon.
I'd go anywhere, do anything, baby, that you want to do.
If you got a notion, do too. If I had $1 million, I'd spend it on you, just to see you smile. If you wanna go for a walk, laugh and talk, I'm in for every mile.
My heart is in it. I love every minute that I spend with you.
If you wanna love me the rest of my life, honey, I'll love you too. The moment I met you, I just had to get you out on that big dance floor. The dance was so fine, you crawled in my mind, I had to have one more.
As we danced the night away, you took my breath away. You were my dream come true.
Now that we're married and you said I do, well, honey, I do too. To go to the ocean where the water is blue. If you want to lay a blanket down on the ground and stare at that big old moon, I'd go anywhere, do anything, baby, that you want to do. If you got an ocean to go to the ocean, well, honey, I do too. If you got an ocean to go to the ocean, well, honey, I do too.
Can you tell us a little bit about this song and how the duet came to be?
Yeah, I don't know, 6 or 8 months back, I wrote the song, and I didn't think much about it. I wrote it, liked it. My wife loved the song. It just came about. In August, we were out at the AWA award banquet for the Academy of Western Artists, AWA. I met Lisa Lane, great singer, and she won the Song of the Year with a song called Someone Had to Teach You. And I was so impressed with her. And we talked, I met her and her husband. We even talked about maybe doing a duet. But I didn't write it for a duet, but Dennis Hensley arranged and produced the song. He's the one who brought it up about the duet. He said, I believe this would make a good duet. I told him that Lisa Lane and I had talked about recording something together. Well, he gets a hold of her behind my back and had her sent the tape out there, sent the tracks out there, and had her sing on it unbeknownst to me.
That's awesome.
And then he gets me over to the studio and plays it for me. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. It sounded so good.
Right? It's funny how it wasn't meant to be a duet. You did not see it as a duet, you know, but it's funny how it all comes together, and I can't imagine it anything else.
Yeah, I never thought about it until Dennis did it behind my back and then played it for me, and I said, wow, how did that happen?
It's so good. It really is, and everyone can pick this up. I mean, it's available everywhere digitally right now. Please make sure you check it out. It's everywhere. You also have a song out with your daughter, Anita. I had no idea was also, interested in music. Can you tell us about this one? What's the title of this one?
It's called Our Conscience, You and Me. And Josie, actually, we recorded this song 15 years ago together.
Really?
She was interested in singing, and we sang quite a bit when she was growing up till 15 years ago. She ended up raising a family, and so she didn't have the time. She was into taking my granddaughters to sports and all this. Right. Well, they're kind of empty nesters now. She and her husband are empty nesters, and she's got interested in singing again. HD, I think you talked to HD on his radio show. He found this on the old album, or CD that it was on. It was on one of the CDs there. But HD found it and said, who's this girl singing with you on this song? And I said, well, that's my daughter. And he said, well, you didn't tell me that. He loved it, pulled it out and started playing it. Got great response, and I got emails from other DJs that listened to him, sent me email requesting it, and I sent it to them, and the response from listeners has been phenomenal.
Now here is Bobby Mackey and his daughter Anita singing Our Conscious, You and Me.
Your warm lips are inviting as they tremble with desire.
And every time I see you, it adds more fuel to the fire.
And again we'll share a love that shouldn't be. Just between the three of us, our conscience, you and me. But our passions are stronger than the will to do what's right.
While someone else waits at home, we'll meet again tonight.
Then I'll hold you close and love you tenderly. Just between the three of us, our conscience, you and me. While hiding in the shadows, our love blooms at night.
Though we know it's wrong, we still go on. We've lost control of all that's right.
But if a love so strong is wrong, why should it be? Just between the three of us, our conscience, you and me. But our passions are stronger than the will to do what's right.
While someone else waits at home, we'll meet again tonight.
Then I'll hold you close and love you tenderly. Just between the three of us, our conscience, you and me. Just between the three of us, our conscience, you and me.
Very, very cool. You and your daughter. But I wanted to ask, are you working on any other projects coming up that you could tell us about yet?
Well, I got a new album just released, commemorates 50 years of me being in the music business. And it's been 50 great years, I might add, 50 years of Bobby Mackey. I always like to think I get better with each album. I'm going to say I think it's the best I've done. Maybe not as good as I'm going to do, put it that way.
It's a great album. It really is. And, speaking of 50 years in the music business, that leads me to my next question. I mean, you've made so many great relationships. You've accomplished a lot of great experiences. Do you remember how it all sort of started for you? When did music really capture your soul?
Well, I was 4 years old when I first heard Hank Williams Sr. sing, and changed my life forever when I heard him sing. My mom taught me to sing You're Cheating Hard. She took me to a talent contest and had me sing it, and I won first prize, a $5 bill.
No, that's amazing. 4 years old. Can you imagine? So cute.
So anyway, that started it all, and music has just been a big part of me all my life. It's all I wanted to do.
Absolutely. And I can't imagine you doing anything else. You make people so happy with your music. You really do. I mean, you've had so many, successful songs out there. One about Johanna, one that's, really popular, and when people hear it, they just know Bobby Mackey,
Yeah, well, that was kind of come along with the sign of the times when the haunting started rumbling. Wrote a song about that called Johanna. It's done real well worldwide.
Now we're going to play Bobby Mackey's famous song, Johanna. I'm sure you all have heard of it. Here we go.
Way back in the 30s, in the little town of Wilder, lived an old man and his lovely little daughter. They ran gambling for a living. It was the best place around. All the men would come and lay their money down. Her Daddy was a jealous man, but Johanna fell in love. He kept saying the man dealt a bad hand. So deep in the night, when all the world is quiet, someone came and took her lover's life. Johanna, Johanna, where are you now? Could it be you're still here somehow? Johanna, Johanna, where are you now? Is it true you're still here somehow? Now today it's a different place, all the same with a new face, with strange mysteries hanging in the air. People in their sane minds swear they see you today. Are you looking for the love they took away? Everyone knows that you couldn't bear the pain, so you took your life in the pouring rain. You took your life in the pouring rain. Johanna, Johanna, are you really here? Looking for your lover after all these years. Johanna, Johanna, are you really here? Has your lover returned after all these years? Now some may not believe it, and I won't say it's true, but some of us have smelled your rose perfume. Johanna, Johanna, are you really here? Looking for your lover after all these years. Johanna, Johanna, are you really here? Has your lover returned after all these years? Has your lover returned after all these years?
Give everyone your website, and you're also all over social networking sites as well, so people can connect with you.
Yes, so the biggest thing going is Facebook. We're really up to date with Facebook every day. There's BobbyMackey.com, and we're on YouTube, Twitter, and I'd love to hear from anybody who wants to send me a tweet.
Definitely. Please make sure you connect with Bobby Mackey. You will not regret it, and check out all of his music out there right now. It's available everywhere. And Bobby, I want to thank you so much for coming on and chatting with me. It was so much fun.
Yes, and I want to thank you very much. You guys just made my year with the Lifetime Career Achievement Award. I'll never forget that moment. Thank you all so much.
My pleasure. And we'll have you back on the Josie Show. Don't you worry, because I know you have some great things coming in 2021. I could see 2021 being a great year. So we absolutely just adore you. So please come back.
Thank you very much. And the best is yet to come.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby.